I'm always thinking of you when I go to my closet. So what you're not going to get from me is this perfect polished presentation where the light's there and the camera's here, and I grab my tripod, I put this on, I just come in from outside, I was at a meeting and I'm about to change because I'm working from home, and then I think of you. When I go to my closet, I think of you. Who are you? You're a woman out there like me. I am a woman, I'm a mother, I'm a single mom, I'm a business owner, and life can get demanding. Like, I want to feel beautiful and feel confident. I want to stay my day. I want to feel like I'm adding value. I want to be able to be there for my kids. I want to be healthy. I want to build something amazing with my business. I want to travel. I want to have adventure. There's a lot that I want. But there's also a lot on our shoulders, right? So if that's you, I'm grabbing this camera and I just want to show you how easy style can be, because here's the deal. What you wear impacts everything. Your mindset, your mood, your marriage, your mojo, everything. When it comes to your closet, what's in here is, you've got to think of yourself like an athlete, like you're coming into your locker room, okay? You're putting on your jersey and you're getting out there to play the game. This is one game that you get. This is your one shot at life. There's no rehearsal here. And when you know how you feel, when you dress down, like when you feel down or you're overwhelmed, you're frustrated, you may be up in weight and you're down in confidence and things are going on and the world still looks to you. You take care of everybody else, right? Your kids, your marriage, your home, your business, your community, your church. But where are you on that ladder? Where are you on that to-do list? So what happens is we get stressed out, burnt out, we get overwhelmed, we feel frumpy and frustrated, we wait for the wait, yet we still keep shopping and we have a closet full of clothes, yet nothing to wear. And there's a very simple reason for that. The reason is you simply don't have the recipe. Style is just a skill. As far as I'm concerned, nobody can say to you, you can't wear that. Nobody's got the right to this. If you love something, you wear it well, then knock yourself out. You want to wear your knee-high orange striped socks with some cute little hot pink shorts and a white collar shirt? Go for it. Wear it well, enjoy it, and wear it confidently. But this is the thing. Confidence means self-trust. That's what self-confidence is. How much do you trust yourself to go out there? How confident are you to go shopping, find the right pieces at the right price, in the right color, know that when you come home, you're going to mix and match them with everything else you've got in here, and then wear them and get really good use out of them? How confident on a scale of 1 to 10 are you? Most women are quite low. Women are high in confidence when it comes to their competency area. Like if you're in business, or if you're an engineer, you're in corporate America, you're a nurse practitioner, you're in real estate, then they're confident. But anything outside of that, and that's not how it should be. You are a woman. You are freaking magnificent. I don't know if you've stopped to look in the mirror lately. The things that you can do, the number of people and projects that you take care of, the things that you accomplish when some people are still thinking about it for a couple of years, you do this in a day. And so we have to stop and think about, why am I still shopping? And I still don't feel like I've nailed my personal style. And I still don't know what to wear when I open my closet every damn day. And if there's a special event, oh my gosh, I've got to go shopping for that special occasion. That drives me crazy. I don't want you to waste all of that time and that money anymore. There's enough of a drain on your money by you doing that. I'm going to show you a couple of things quickly. There's enough of your drain on your money and your time. But the real cost to you, my friend, is that when you are dressing down and you fit in frumpy, and so it impacts your confidence, by the way, so you're low on confidence already, then you dress down, and then you don't want to have eye contact when you go to the grocery store. You hope you don't bump into anybody that you know, because you're in your yoga pants and your sweatpants and your tacky tracky and your old t-shirt, and so your messy bun and nothing else done, and your confidence goes down. And when that goes down, you start retreating a little bit. You withdraw from life, the life that you want to live, and guess what happens? Opportunities pass you by. That promotion goes to somebody else that you are qualified for, more than qualified than him or her. That promotion you won't even apply for because you're not sure about how much attention it's going to bring on you. You won't launch that business because, oh my gosh, that's going to put you real front and center. You will not put up your hand for that business idea. You will not publish that book because that could also bring some attention. You won't even go to the gym or go exercising, yet you are desperate to get healthy and lose weight and work with someone who can help you to do that. You for sure won't go on that date, although you've been praying to meet someone and do life with someone because you're worried about what they're going to think. And OMG, you're not going to go to the beach, right? Put on that bikini or that swimsuit, because what will they think about your belly, your butt, your boobs, your upper arms? They. Who are they? They're perfect strangers who actually don't give a rip about your body. Only you do. You've become obsessive about it. And listen, it's not your fault. You live in a world that absolutely idolizes a skinny, tinny size zero and youth, and this is the model, the false model of beauty. We need to break those agreements. We came into agreement with that. So I want to show you something, okay? Since the age of 17, I had no money, no car, no clue, no education, no skills, but I knew one thing. I had one power tool. I knew how to dress, and what I wore got me in the door every single time. And for 36 years since then, it has been 37 years now, it has stood me in good stead. What to wear for anything. And how did I learn? I got the recipe. I built myself a recipe because I started looking around at the age of 17. What do successful women wear? How do they look? What do they do with their hair? Where do they get their makeup? I had to learn this because nobody taught me, so I thought I better figure this out. So I've got a recipe that I've been following for 36, 37 years that has helped me to dress in different industries, for different meetings, for different levels of executive, casual, business casual, formal, informal, social occasions, and always nail it, and always have people come to me and say, where do you shop, and can you help me? And fast forward many years, and now I'm a stylist and a confidence coach. Here's how. For example, today I've got this really cute little layer. Now, layering is easy when you've got a crop jacket, okay? Can you see how it goes up at the back? So this is my leather, beautiful charcoal crop jacket. Here's the best brand on the planet. Are you ready? It's your local, independently owned store, boutique, in your neighborhood, in your town, in your city. You have to go and find those gems. Wherever I go in the world, I've shopped in 43 out of the 44 countries that I have visited and worked in. I go and look not for the big brand names. I go and look for the little gems that are hidden here, there, and everywhere. They have got unique items. They've got good people with good skills, and you're always going to come over with something special. You know how many people have asked me, where did you get this leather jacket? In a town called Hayes in Kansas in the USA, in a little boutique like that. Where did I get, for example, if I grab one of these, where did I get this beauty? Also in a little boutique in a shop called Ravished by Design in Kerrville, Texas. So I've been building an intentional closet for a long time. Okay, so where did I get this? In a local little boutique. When I say boutique, I'm not a designer shopper, I'm not a high-end shopper, nothing against the Gucci's and the Pradas out there, it's just not my style, and I refuse to spend so much money on it. I want to look good like any other woman, but I'm not going to spend that kind of money. So this, I found my local little independently owned store here in South Africa. This one is called the Hip Shop. I've got my skinny jeans on, and I've got a really cute high heel, but a block heel pair of boots on. Okay, so this makes me, I can walk far with these. Heels, I love, but you can't walk hours and hours in heels. I mean, well, you can, but you're going to feel it. So I've got this on, I've got my Zhuzh little top on. I'm wearing it at a like an asymmetrical line. Instead of just that, or just tucked it or straight, you just play around. That's what I call fashion math, lines and angles. And then I'm good for a couple of things, you know, a coffee meeting and a few other things going on. I add a little bit of bling to keep it interesting, because as you're talking, when you catch the light, you catch the eye, you catch the chance to connect. So I've got that on. Okay, so what about if I want to just smarten it up a little bit? Okay, so if I want to smarten this up a little bit, let's say I've got a business casual meeting that I need to go to. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the same little top. Okay, so you can see it's a beautiful blingy top. What I would do is I would tuck this in, and I'm going to get my blazer. So now here, once again, let me show you my closet. I don't have a perfect polished closet either, okay? Don't worry about having everything organized and color-coded. And listen, I do itemize, okay? So here are all my blazers, but they're not in color order. Sometimes they are. When I get super organized sometimes, I color code them and I itemize them. So here are all my blazers. I know where to go when I want my blazers. I know where and these are on my specials. So these are jackets and little things like this. These are just one-offs, okay? This is kind of what I call my specials closet. So I know where to go. So let's say I want to grab, now this is an absolute staple. You have to have a pantsuit. It doesn't matter what you do, okay? It doesn't matter if you're a nurse, it doesn't matter if you're a doctor, it doesn't matter if you're a teacher, if you're a stay-at-home mom, you need a pantsuit, okay? Why? Because it gives you multiple items to wear for different occasions. You're going to go to a funeral sometime. You're going to go to a business meeting sometime, perhaps. So you need a blazer, and you can wear them separately, you can wear them together, you can dress it up, dress it down. So now let's say I want to leave these jeans on, okay? Let's close this so again, remember, you don't have to have a perfect closet. I want you to take the pressure off of yourself. I want you to realize there's no expectation for you to have everything pristine and color-coded. Hey, if that blows your hair back, that's great. I mean, that's not what I need. I need things organized by, in different closets, and I need to know where they are. So I normally do sleeveless, short sleeve, long sleeve. But that's kind of like it. Sometimes they're color-coded, sometimes not. I know where to go for my blazers, okay? So here's my blazers here. I've even got my puffer jackets over here in the corner when it gets hot. So sometimes my stuff is a little bit mixed up. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to put my blazer on, okay? So now I'm going to tuck this in nicely. What I am going to do, I won't go a bit now, so I'm going to put a nice little belt on with this. So I'll put a belt on. Maybe I'll get my thin little black belt. I might even get that's kind of like a black studded belt. And then what I'm going to do, I'll swap out these chunky boots because this is now a little bit chunky for what I'm going for. And I'll probably grab something like this, okay? So a pair of nude heels. This is an absolute staple in your closet. So when you've got this, a navy top, you've got a nice, at least a blazer, you've got a nice blingy top, some jeans and that, and you grab your file and off you go. You might decide, well, you want to wear some ankle booties rather, okay? So then you want to wear something like that. I would change this thing because then there's lots of things happening here. I would maybe change this to a white cami, even a lighter blue or navy one. Put those on because blue and brown is great. How do I know? Take my inspiration from creation. Look outside. God's the original fashion designer. So if he thinks that brown and blue goes great on the ocean, I'm just going to do what he does because why would I do any different? So if I think, do I wear black shoes with these blue jeans or this blue dress, I go brown because I look at the ocean. If I think, can I use my my hot pink clutch with my, with my green dress, then I look outside. I'm like, is there any green and pink out there? Then I see a green meadow with pink flowers. Yeah, you can do green and pink. That's just how I think. How and why? Because when I was 17 and I had to get, started and I had to look after myself, where was I going to look for help? I mean, I didn't have anybody in my life that I could turn to. So I looked around me. I looked at people. I looked at creation. I'm like, that color, and I would look at, and I would pray, Lord, show me, how do I figure out color? Because I don't know about you, but the color coding and fashion out there was really confusing. Are your veins blue or green is actually how you're supposed to do it. And then was I cold or was I warm? And my hair was darker and now it's lighter. I mean, it was confusing. So I decided I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 color me. Here's another tip. If you are wanting to wear a color, here's what I do, and it works for me. If I want to wear blue, I decide, am I going to wear a dark, so here's blue. Am I going to wear a dark navy shade of blue, or am I going to wear a lighter, bluer, turquoise shade of blue? Now, I love navy. Navy doesn't really love me. I mean, it's okay. Navy is a staple color, which I've had this suit for almost 20 years. From Marks & Spencer in the UK, still one of my favorite brands. They are just a beautiful quality brand. Detail, I mean, I've got the pants for this. You can wear it together, you can wear it separately. You can wear it with heels, you can wear it with tennis shoes, by the way, your white tennis shoes. And where were we? I do tend to squirrel sometimes. Where were we? So, sorry. I'm excited for you to learn. I'm excited for you to see just how easy this is. So, I don't know where I was. Maybe it'll come back to me. But so I'm putting this on, okay? Now, oh yes, color. Thank you, color. So, navy, I like, but it tends to be quite harsh on me. So, I would rather go for a lighter blue, which is why I bought this blazer. So I go for something like that. I find that is better on me than that. Although this is fine, but I don't go for fine. I want to go for beautiful. I want to feel bold. I want to feel confident. I want to feel special. I want to feel pretty. Women are allowed to feel pretty, okay? All this BS out there about, I don't have to dress up. This is me, take it or leave it. You know what? People are leaving it because you are designed to be beautiful and to create beautiful things and to add value and to love and grow and nurture and educate and encourage. That in itself is a spirit of beauty. You have that inside of you. Don't dress it down. Don't hide it away. Don't say, oh, well, all the value is inside. I don't have to dress up for anybody. Yes, you do. We live in a world that recruits and rewards confidence and excellence. And when you walk into a room well dressed, instantly, without saying a word, you're communicating that you are confident and that you have a spirit of excellence and that there is discipline about you. People pay good money for that. They want to recruit you. They want to buy from you. They want to partner with you. They want to marry you. They want to date you, okay? Human nature is drawn to beauty, is drawn to a bold, beautiful visual message. And that's you. So that's all I'm doing, okay? So I add a pair of heels. So this is a staple, okay? You have to have a blazer in your closet. I would highly recommend that you get a pantsuit. Then you've got that to work with as well. You have to have camis. So cami is just what you wear underneath, okay? A camisole. This is blingy, so you start with a white, you start with a black, you start with a navy, and then you go on to, maybe you want a floral version, maybe you want a red, maybe you want a green, and then you play. Then you have to have a pair of nude heels in your closet, any type, any style. So when it comes to building a beautiful closet, customized to your budget, your body, and your lifestyle, it's like building a house. You have to have foundations. These are foundations. Skinny jeans are part of your foundations. Ankle boots with block heels, they're part of your foundations. Then when the foundations are in place, then you start going, okay, and you put your personal spin on it. Well, I would like a hot pink blazer. Then you go and you get yourself a hot pink blazer. I've got a hot pink suit, okay? So, and then this, with that goes really well. Nude heels are some of the most versatile shoes you will ever have. So that with a beautiful white silk cami underneath, or even like an ivory color with these, and you take your clutch or you take your conference bag and off you go to that 3-day conference, beautiful. And you walk into a room and you are dressed to connect, not for success, not to impress, but you're dressed to connect. Why? Because you are turning heads and people instantly respect and admire you for being a woman of excellence, a woman of style, a woman of strength, a woman of substance. And you're dressing up not to be the center of attention, but to be the center of influence. That's the game changer. So you've got the hot pink. You might decide you want a blazer that is, I've got zebra print over there. I've got ivory, I've got green, I have lots of blazers. I love blazers. And so let's say it's the other way around, okay? Let's say you're going out tonight now. So now it's dinner time or you're going on your date or whatever it is. You get out of your conference work here. And what you're going to do is you might leave this out a little bit. Maybe you change your top. But then you want to maybe you leave these earrings in. Maybe you put on some nice big beautiful blingy ones. Put a dash of bold, red or coral or something. On your lips, you zhuzh up your hair because everything gets zhuzhed up for your date, okay? Your bra and your lips and your hair and everything. And then you put on whatever bling you want and you grab maybe, a clutch. Any kind of clutch, Tanya. Here we go. It's one of my favorites. Again, bought from a local little boutique. Not an expensive boutique. Just a locally independent little store. I love it. Plenty of space. Check how much space is in here, okay? Masses of space. And I can carry my stuff. So you're taking that. Okay, so if you're taking your clutch, you've got this. Maybe you change to, hang on a second. Now you're going for dinner. It's a dinner date. Maybe you put on some red heels, okay? Yes, every girl needs a pair of red heels. Hello, if you don't have any, get yourself a pair of red heels. These are Dune London. Dune is my favorite brand for shoes and for purses, by the way. I don't have my bag here, but I can show you another time. So a pair of beautiful red heels. This is Dune London. And then you've got that. You've got a little bit of mixed texture and fabric. Your hair is done. Maybe it is chilly outside, so let's say it is evening. So I'm going to grab maybe the little jacket that I had on earlier. I put that on without the scarf because it's I don't need it. And so here you've got that same look, all right? So you've got this. It's laid at the back, so it's a little bit interesting. Or you can tuck it in, whatever you want. I would definitely put a little belt over here. So you can do a French tuck, which means you just take your two thumbs, you put it in front here, and then you kind of let it French tuck hang out and put a little cute little belt on over here. Or if you don't want to do that and you've got a bit of a fluffy tummy, as I do, then you kind of like wear it like that. It's beautiful, it's sexy, it's fun, it's interesting, it catches the light as you move. And that's how you mix and match, okay? I get out of breath because I get excited for you to know this stuff. You don't need to be stressing about dressing. You just need to, come on here so I can see you. You just need to believe in yourself. You just need to realize that all you're missing is the recipe. If you are good at baking or cooking, I'm a good cook in some things, but if you are good at baking and I come into your kitchen, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm a little bit overwhelmed. Like, I don't know where to start, or what is this for? Or where do I find that? And where, and what's caster sugar versus the icing sugar? Like, what's the difference? That's me in your kitchen. Maybe that's you in my closet. It's just a skill. I can learn it just like you can learn this. I want you. I know how it feels. Listen to what I'm saying. I need to put this down here. Now you're in my bathroom. Now I'm trying to find the light. And yeah, it's not working. It's fine. Okay, let's go back. See, I don't care about perfect. I don't care about this being a conversation that looks professional and no. I'm talking to you from my heart. I know how it feels to hate what you see in the mirror. I know how it feels to hate your body. I know how it feels to feel fat and ugly and unwanted and unseen and undesirable. I know how it feels. And I found a way years ago to overcome that. And even more recently, I've made decisions and I've made changes in my life that are just blessing me and opening doors and helping me to feel seen and heard again. And you are worthy of that, my friend. You are a woman, and I want you to feel heard. I want you to feel seen. If there is anything that I can do to help you there, I've got a webinar happening on Saturday, or what's the date today? 31. So 31 May, Saturday at 4 p.m. SAST, 9 a.m. CST. Jump on and we'll spend a power hour together. We don't have to work together. You don't have to buy a squat from me. If you bring me your questions, I will solve your problems with regards to your body shape and your weight and your closet and clothing and hair. Are you wearing the right hairstyle? How do you know? I'm busy growing mine out right now. What about accessories? Where to find it? What do I do with my nails? What about my eyes? Do I wear that? What kind of glasses? All of these things make you a woman. And all the nonsense that's been taught out there, that beauty is only on the inside, that's been taught in churches, that is not biblical. I've studied fashion from the scriptures, and you are awesomely and wondrously made. You have a spirit of beauty that is inside and out. It's front and back. Saying this on the inside only is like saying, okay, well, I'm going to dress up from the front, I'm going to leave the back naked because, nobody can see the back. No, I want you to feel seen and heard again. I want you to walk out your front door feeling like $1,000,000 freaking bucks and walking into your Starbucks or your grocery store like a badass with your swag down the runway that is the runway of your life. We get one shot, friend. What's happened in your life that you wish you had done? What's happened in your life that you regret? What's happened in your life that you loved but you haven't done it for so long? When did you last dress up? When did you last feel beautiful and desirable? I want that for you. Hop onto my webinar tomorrow if you need some help. I don't care what it is. Maybe I can answer your question, maybe not. But I can tell you this. I care about you. I care about women. I think women are the best freaking invention and creation on the planet. Man, did God know what he was doing. We have so much inside of us. We have so much to give. We are radically generous by nature. But you need to receive as well. You need to put yourself back on the top of your to-do list. You need to prioritize yourself. You need to put your oxygen mask on before you put those on for others. You need to take a rest day. You need to love your neighbor as yourself. And when you do that, and when you take the time to learn, how do I do this thing? How do I take the stressing out of dressing? How do I dress like a woman and feel beautiful and knock it out the park? When you do that, everybody benefits. Your marriage, your income, your children, your environment, your business, your career, everybody benefits. You cannot give from an empty cup. So fill yourself up, prioritize yourself again. Hop onto the webinar tomorrow if you can make it. And if I can help you with one thing, it will be my pleasure. The link is below. Get registered, sign up, meet me online. Maybe we do life together, maybe for 1 hour, our paths cross in life. But man, what kind of magic can we do when that happens? I hope to see you online. And if you can't make it, register anyway and email us and you'll get a replay. But whatever you do, don't forget who you are. You are a phenomenal, beautiful, powerful woman, and the world needs you, and you're not alone. I'll see you there.